Hello. Today is a new day, and Norman is not doing very well. And I will have to fix that problem. I guess part of a person's character must be how they deal with problems. And this is not what I planned on. This is not what I expected out of Norman. And my deadline, I guess, is coming closer to actually needing to use this truck. And I either have to rent a vehicle or beg and plead a family member to borrow their heavy truck or find this problem. So, as a recap, Texas truck, automatic transmission, blown, good engine. I did a bunch of work to the engine to bulletproof it, and within minutes of it running in Norman, after the flywheel swap and head studs and turbo rebuild, things are bad. It's making this intake sound, and I have kind of decided, and talking with people have kind of confirmed, it's gotta be a push rod or valve train related problem. Maybe the exhaust valve is stuck closed because of a push rod, or maybe an intake valve is partially stuck open, so maybe when that cylinder's firing, it's firing both directions. I feel like it's an exhaust problem. Reason being is there is no funky smoke coming out of the tailpipe at all. So I feel like there is complete combustion, and then the problem is then where is it going? It's not going out of the exhaust. So today I have to scope the engine with a little stethoscope tool that I'm borrowing and see if I can hear in the valve covers what side I need to investigate first. That's my problem. That's my answer. The fuel pump is vice grip to the battery, so nothing can go wrong, right? But I'm ready to go. To start Norman up and give him the scope, and I'm actually going to record this in live feed instead of time lapse, just to get the real feel of it. these tools are very sensitive. I checked as much metal as I could near the valve covers, and even from this side to that side might sound a little bit different. And over here, I wish I could record what this stethoscope is sounding like, but over here I can hear a little bit more noise than the driver's side, but up front it's really hard to get to. But there's one screw down in there, right there, that I could listen, and it's right on the valve cover, and just this area was much louder than this area, which was much louder than that whole area. So suspicion confirmed that it's this side in my mind. Unfortunately, that's going to be the more, I don't know, difficult side to access, just because of that computer harness for the injection system. But I might not have to drain all the coolant, at least, to get here. On that side, to get the valve cover off, I need to remove that upper coolant hose. So I guess there's that silver lining. Not like I want to do any of this, but if I had a choice, I'm going to start on this side. So I just had Peacemaker Jack. I had him come scope this with me, and I asked him for an unbiased opinion. He said, "Hey, where'd you hear it?" I said, "I want you to tell me first." He said, "I feel like it might be over on this side." I said, "Yep, that's what I found out too." So they're fixing to hit the road soon, and I appreciate all of his help. But this has been confirmed, and then my big concern was this entire harness on the ECU system for the injector pump, and we figured out how to pull this clip. It lifts up like that and unkeys, and these clips just pop right out. So I feel like I can just remove the fuel lines, remove this, some of this big piping like this. I've got the intake out already, and I should be to that side before I know it. That's a good thing. And just like that, things are coming apart very well. I've yet to charge the AC system, so I just disconnected that line and got it out of the way as well. And I've just zip tied off any harnesses or connectors as needed to keep them out of the way. Next will be pull the fuel injection lines and then remove that valve cover. I think it'll come off fairly well. Okay, with a 19mm wrench, I was able to get all the fuel lines disconnected. And looking back into episode 10 of this series, I saw that between the two bottom bolts, almost directly in line with the top on both sides, that one was a lot easier to find because it was right there. I found the little screwdriver prying tab. So I have this ready to pull, and I've not yet looked inside. So I guess here we go. Ooh. I bet that's not right. Ooh. I bet that is way wrong. What happened? So I have a dead cylinder for sure. So now my next to do is figure out what did that, but I'm glad I found it.